Dear viewer, Assalamu Alaikum. I am Engineer Muhammad Rezaul Haq. Welcome to my Automation Tools YouTube channel. We know in industrial system, different types of Woodward controller are using to control the turbines. Previous Peak 150 is used to control the turbines, but nowadays updated and most usable controller is Peak 200. In my previous video, I have shown how can we configure this one. After completion of configuration and before put in service, we want to simulate the controller that is working properly or not by using Woodward Speed Loop Tester. So dear friend, let's start. You see, this is the Speed Loop Tester, Woodward Speed Loop Tester. We want to simulate the Peak 200 and TechPro-GII by using this loop tester. It is the Peak 200 controller that already configuration is completed. Now we want to simulate this one, that our configuration is working properly or not. So for that we have to be supplied two speed input. You see, in the Peak 200 controller get two speed input and one actuator output. By using this Woodward Speed Loop Tester, we can supply speed and also can get the actuator output. So we are preparing cable for this connecting this controller with the Woodward Speed Loop Tester. We need the two cable for two speed input and one cable for actuator output. So three cable need for to simulate the Peak 200 and also three speed input need for the Protect-GII Overspeed controller. We also need for three cables. So all the cables we prepare and then we connect this one with the Woodward Speed Loop Tester. You see, our cable is making is completed. Now we connect this one. You see, we have the two speed input, speed 1 and speed 2. So we are connecting this speed cable in the Peak 200. You see, two cable are already connected. Now you see, it is the diagram that why we have to be connect this speed input with the Woodward controller. It is showing this is here. In this cable, one terminal is connected to the Peak 200 and another terminal we connect with the Woodward Loop Tester. You see, it is the Woodward Speed Loop Tester. Here different types of terminal and optional is available. You see, here you can see the speed input, there is speed output and actuator input. Also you can see here is output and the terminal is the speed input. So we connect all the speed connection is MPU. You say MPU. We want to connect the MPU terminal for supply speed to the controller. So we connecting is this one for the supply to one terminal is cable one side is connected to the Peak 200 and another terminal is connected to the loop tester. You see, I am connecting this cable. Already our speed input connection is completed. Now we connect to the actuator output, that is actuate the Peak 200. We also now we supply the power in the loop tester. Power cable is supplied, and we want to now we connect the actuator cable. You see, actuator cable we are connecting in the actuator terminal, and then this terminal is connected to the actuator point in the loop tester. You see, in the controller side the actuator cable is connected and the another side I am connecting in the speed loop tester. in actuator point, it have to be plus or minus terminal. So when we connect this one, we have to be notice that the plus terminal have to be connected in plus terminal and minus terminal have to be connected in minus terminal. Before connecting this one, you have to be concerned that your connection is properly connected. You see, our connection is completed. That means the speed input connected and actuator output is also connected. Now we want to, I am showing that the connection is complete. Now we power off in loop tester. It is the another 3 cable that we want to connect the or supply the speed in the Overspeed protection device. So I am connecting this one in the Overspeed protection, the 3 input, the speed input that we have to be connected to supply the Overspeed protection device. So I am connecting one by one. That means at a time we want to supply the speed in a Overspeed protection device and also to supply the speed in the Peak200 controller, and we also get the actuator output that we connected to the Peak200. All the cable connection is completed. We make it twist and this only one cable is connected to the controller. So our connection is completed with the Peak200 and the Overspeed protection device. All the cable connection is completed. Input cable and output cable is connection completed. Now we power up this loop tester and we supply the speed that will show in the workstation device and same speed will show in the controller. And by using this supply speed, we can see the actuator is working or not. We can easily can see it, and when the supply RPM and the display RPM in the Overspeed protection device and the peak terminal is showing same or not, we can notice it there. If the same supply value is shown in the Overspeed protection device and controller is same, then we can understand that our device or our Overspeed protection device and the outdoor controller is working properly. So we on the power, you see, power on, and we are supplying the speed. Due to the focus problem of the mobile, we cannot actually see the value of this in loop tester, but we can see in the controller that is the same. I have already noticed that the same value is showing in the Overspeed protection device and the Peak200 are already same. So you see, you can easily understand. Now we can go to the controller side, that it is showing the speed or not. You see, we are trying to making a focus that is can understand the digital value what is the showing in the loop tester. We can, you see, it is the about the 800 to supply this one. It is we are adjusting this one, that is want to the ideal speed is 800 to set this one. So we want to setting this one, that is the controller in ideal mode. You see, in the ideal speed, I am increasing the speed by using the speed loop tester, and you are also seeing that this value is showing in the peak controller. That means the setting value or the supply value and the display value in the peak controller is same. That means our completely I am adjusting the increasing the set point, and when we increase the set point, then the actuator will be get power and it will be open. You can see whenever the set point is greater than the actual value, then the actuator will be get output. You see, or setting value is greater than the actual value and the actuator is working. That you see, it is always in the 7%, 8%. You see, but our actual value is not increasing because our supply we supply this one. It is not the actual value that's coming in the turbine. If the turbine from the actual value is coming to turbine, then the value will be equal and the actuator output will become 0. But you see, now I am increasing the, you see, I am increasing value and the actuator is going to 0. You see, our actual value we increase by the loop tester and the actuator go to 0 position. That means the set value and our actual value. You see, again I am decreasing the actual value, and you see also the increasing the actuator output. That means you see I have supplied the speed from the loop tester. It is smoothly working. That means the simulation work we have already doing one. You see that's on the set point is the set point, and also the actual value saying the actuator goes to the 100%. That means that it is smoothly working. That means our configuration of this Peak200 controller is working smoothly. That means we have successfully configured this one. Before we have to be supply this, we put in the service to start the turbine. We have to be simulate this one. It is easy method that you can understand that the controller is working smoothly or not. So, dear friend, you see our actuator set point and the increasing actual point here also try to control the governor output. You see also the governor to the actuator output is showing the same. When our set point is below the actual value, then the governor is opening, and when the set value and the actual values become same, then the governor output will become 0. Again, when the set value is greater than the actual value, then the governor is opening, and it is repeating. That means this we can easily understand that our controller is working properly. So you can easily put this controller now to start the turbine. It is one of the best method to simulate the controller before to put in service. Now, dear friend, that means I try to show you that how can we simulate this Peak200 controller by using the speed loop tester. I think you can understand. If you think that my video is very helpful to you, please subscribe my channel. If you already subscribed, thank you. Also like, comments and share my video. That's other people can learn about this one. You see, we are increasing set point, and the actual value also is increasing, and the governor output is going to 0. You can see easily you can do this one. That means we can adjust the set point, and actual value you can decrease or increase by your loop tester. Then the governor output will be increase or decrease. It is smoothly working. As you can do, this can easily you can understand the things. Also you can see in the loop tester that in the Overspeed protection device it is showing the speed or not. We have all the supply is coming from this actuator, the loop tester, but unfortunately the loop tester does not does not taking the more load. So for that we cannot at a time we can simulate the Overspeed protection device, and also can simulate the Peak200. So in the next video I will show how can we simulate the Overspeed protection device by using this Woodward Speed Loop Tester. I try to show this one. You see, I am increasing the speed by the loop tester. Also, that means at a time 5 input I am supplying to the I am supplying this speed to the Overspeed protection device and the Peak200. You see, in the Overspeed protection device input showing sometimes it will making more loss in speed because our loop tester does not taking more load. But in Peak200 it is showing easily. So dear friend, no more today. Assalamu Alaikum.
Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Also like, comments and share. Thanks for watching.